Hi, you are watching 5 Minutes with Uncle Bear, and I am Uncle Bear, and we are continuing the conversation around gratitude and how to wrangle this gorgeous thing called gratitude. From the last video, hopefully you took away that the looking for gratitude in your brain actually does a lot of the work itself, even if you don't find anything that you're grateful for because you're having one of those kind of days. So what do? How do you do this thing? There are a gazillion articles out there, so please do a little research and you can find lots of different suggestions. I'm going to give you some that have worked for me. One is try to make it daily as much as possible because repetition is our friend. If you can do something on a regular basis, you build neural pathways that get stronger and stronger and stronger neural pathways. And through that strengthening, that's where you're going to go, more likely. How cool is that? Through the repetition and the strengthening of the neural pathways, when you're faced with stress, you're going to go there more. Now, let me tell you that this is really super true. I have had 9, count them, 9 colonoscopies. I know, I'm pretty special. Well, with Crohn's disease, 9 colonoscopies isn't incredibly unusual. But here's my gratitude practice in motion. So, I just went recently for my 9th one in March, and I know the drill. I know all about the fluids that you got to take, which is really kind of the worst part, even though this time I figured out some things, and I can maybe do a video on that too to make it a little easier. I go in there, my lovely partner's with me, they're asking me if I had any questions, and I pretty much just said, knock me out. I'm a bear, please just knock me out, right? So as we're in the room to have the procedure done, I said to them, thank you all. This is before I'm going under. They're starting to give me the good stuff. Thank you all for being here, and I appreciate what you're doing, right? And as I'm starting to go out, this is what my brain did, which is why I love this science. My brain said, thank you. Thank you for this life. Thank you for this life. Thank you for this life. That's what I was thinking about before I went under. Because the likelihood of me having any complication that would harm me in one of these procedures is pretty low. And I really know that life is kind of fragile too. So thank you for this life. Thank you for this life. That's what that advantage of doing something repeatedly can do. It can build up this nice bridge pathway, this highway of neural pathways towards something that you choose instead of something that you choose not to happen to you. And it can come up really quickly to your disposal. So 1, repetition is your friend. Find gratitude daily if possible. Another thing is find a nice place that you can do that in. If you find a little nook in your home or in the park or wherever you are that feels nourishing and nice and relaxing, it's good to go back there and create a loving habit of that place. The place will support you in this kind of work. Another thing I was thinking about, of course, is write the 5 things down. Before you go to bed, that's like a big one. Write them down before you go to bed of what you're grateful for the day. Here's the thing though. I did in my work in Chicago, we would write down, my class and I, 2 paragraphs on some specific area to be grateful for in life. That could be anything from food, which of course pretty much is a big theme in this bear's life, to shelter, to art, to family, to ancestors, to whatever area we wanted to explore gratitude, and write down just 2 paragraphs of your experience of that gratitude. So we would do that together, my class and I, every day, and then we would report back the next day on that gratitude. It was really a powerful practice that we all engaged with, and a lot of participants in my program said that was one of their favorite things to do. So that's another thing. One of the things that I just thought though is make a song about gratitude for something. I will do that thing. So for instance, right now, I live with a little courtyard and it is green and beautiful, this lush, gorgeous yard. I'm so thankful for its cooling embrace. Oh yeah. So engaging in a playful way with gratitude. It doesn't have to be a very serious gratitude practice, or it doesn't have to make you cry, which I'm a big crier. It just has to be a sincere effort towards finding the gratitude. So that's 3. Of course, with food, please express your gratitude, and not just for the food itself, but all the energy that went into bringing it to you, the energy of the sun that fed the plants that fed the animals. You can just make that a gratitude practice that goes on, and simply saying thanks. So these are a couple others, and I can talk about some more as time goes on, and I'm going to put them in the description at some point. So that's a little bit more about gratitude. If you like this crazy, beautiful, wonderful ride of a blog, please look at the subscription button and press it. And thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful day. Bye.